Hey guys, so in this video we're going to learn how to make music with our robots. And to do that we're going to use the buzz function. So in order to access our library of functions, we've always got to remember to include them first. So we want to hash include smartinventor.h. So now we can access our buzz function. So let's break down this buzz function real quick. So it's going to be smartinventor.buzz, and it's going to have two inputs. The first input is a frequency, and the second input is a rhythm. So, frequencies are basically notes, and it allows us to play different tones in our song. And to do that, we're going to have to reference another website that will basically take numbers and assign them to notes that we can use. So here we can see some frequencies and how they are translated to notes. Basically what I did is I just Googled frequencies and notes, and it came up with this website. It's a really good one. And as we can see, we've got a bunch of different frequencies and a bunch of different notes that we can actually use. And we can use all of these notes on our robot. So jumping back into Arduino, let's make a note about frequencies. I'm just going to say frequencies are numbers that translate to notes. So next we've got rhythm. And the way Rokit has done the rhythm part of this is the robot thinks at 120 beats per minute in common time. So 1 is going to be equal to a whole note, 2 is going to be equal to a half note, 3 is going to be equal to a triplet, and 4 is going to be equal to a quarter note. So now that we know the basics of the buzz function, our goal for this video is to make Mary Had a Little Lamb. So if I switch back over to the internet, I've got some Mary Had a Little Lamb sheets pulled up, and we can see that these are all quarter notes. And this is an E note, a D note, and a C note. And we're also going to need a G note that's over here eventually. But that's all the notes we need. So if we go back to this website, we can see C is equal to this number, D is equal to this, E is equal to this, and G is equal to this. So I'm going to go ahead and translate those over in Arduino so we can keep using them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move this out of my setup function so it doesn't clutter what I'm trying to write for my code. So going back down into my setup function now, I want to go ahead and write those notes out so I can keep using those numbers. Alright, so now that I've got all these written down, we can start using them in our frequency. And as we saw for our rhythm, the first 4 notes were all quarter notes. So our first note is an E. So I'm going to take this and put it into my frequency, and it has a rhythm of a quarter note, so this is going to be 4. And we've got 3 more notes to go. So the next note is a D, also a quarter note. The next note is a C. And our last note for this video is a D. So now we know the bare basics of our buzz function, and we can play the first 4 notes of Mary Had a Little Lamb.